Get your babies back.
How are there new crackheads?
Yeah, I
That's
know.
the craziest thing.
Kind
in
of
the world
wild
to
if
me.
you see what it does. Like
Yeah.
how you try. I ain't mad at that.
And someone's really like,
Life gotta
it's
be
gonna
bad.
different for me.
That's a
How are
stark
there new crackheads?
Life got to be bad. to try
comparison
crack.
to what else you would do with your life after
Why are you
visualizing how it ends.
I can't answer that.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad business.
Yeah.
Wait up. Hold on. I can't just let that one go.
What happened?
What?
There are a lot of terrible shit for you in the world, and people do all of them. So I think about that like, how's the new alcoholics?
Okay, see, but there's a very big difference in that.
Is there?
Okay, so
Let me hear it.
they're new alcoholics because there are people who consume alcohol and are not alcoholics. There are no people that consume crack and aren't crackheads.
And that I disagree. There's
I used to
functional crackheads.
So there are people
Hold
who
on.
actively
So
participate.
what's the second word of it?
So what are they?
Head?
What's the
Who are the
second
casual
word
crack
from
users?
functional crackheads?
Crack?
Crackheads, right? Functional.
Yeah.
What?
Crackheads.
There's
So what did he
functional
say?
drugs, too.
You can't smoke crack and not be a crackhead. That's all he said. So you said you argued that, saying there's functional crackheads.
No, wait. The argument started off for why is there new crackheads?
And he was
You
100%.
said there's new alcoholics.
He was
there's
100%
new everything.
right with that, though.
But I
you
could
can
consume
still
alcohol.
You can still drink and not be an alcoholic. He was 100% accurate.
Yeah.
So that's fine. So,
Well, I use the word alcoholic.
yeah, but it's easier to
So I'll change my
to
verbiage.
slip into some shit pause when it's acceptable already. Exactly. And it's something that you do on a daily basis or weekly or monthly. You don't ever smoke crack. You
Somebody smoking crack.
don't. Mad people are.
Crack is
What I'm saying
people
is
smoking crack.
Correct. That's
crack
what-
is addictive
So we
on the
can't-
offset. Alcohol is not.
So nah.
That's not true at
I
all.
disagree to that.
That's not true at all.
Yeah, I disagree
Wait.
to that.
so
However,
as soon as you take a sip of alcohol, you're obsessed. You're
Some-
just addicted.
you could
to
be.
alcohol.
Some, yeah.
You could be.
That too.
Nah,
that is
I
true.
don't know.
Well, that's a
Nah,
little
nigga,
harder.
that's very
Nah.
a little more difficult.
Nigga, you just argued against
Nah,
yourself.
that's
As
a little
soon as
more
you
difficult.
take a hit of crack,
You're a
nigga,
crackhead.
the only thing you're thinking about is your next hit of crack.
I don't think that's always true.
All right, then try some crack. Sean.
All right,
try
so
some
let's
crack.
do the try some crack challenge.
Right. Yeah.
Everybody try crack. See who
No,
get
I'm good.
addicted.
What?
I'm absolutely good.
What's going on in this shit?
Yeah, y'all wild.
I'm good.
I agree with Reg though.
gotta
He's kind of
prove the
spitting.
theory.
Because if everything else you can try and not be called a blank head or whatever that is, they don't call you a pussy head, right? That's never been a thing.
And I'm addicted to
And niggas,
Yeah.
there's an actual addiction. Like if you look it up, serotonin release, all of the things like
yeah.
You be addicted to sex for sure.
that it helps with throughout the day, right?
Yeah.
Pussy head, right? Crackhead is the only terminology it's like a term of endearment for the niggas that smoke crack. So, yeah, Reg is that. He's right, my nigga. Nigga got you.
I think there's new there's new alcoholics, there's
And
new
that's
crackheads,
fine.
there's new gambling addicts,
And that-
there's
all
new
of-
everything every
and
day.
All of those things are acceptable outside of the crack.
None of that is acceptable.
100%.
What do you mean?
how many
It's
families
all legal.
How many families are disrupted and broken apart by gambling and alcohol every day?
That don't make it acceptable.
Amar,
The thing
I've
is, we
watched
deal
you,
with it.
It is.
I've watched
it
you
is
gamble.
acceptable.
Are you
It is
addicted to
acceptable
gambling?
to
I'm not
drink
an addict.
more
We're talking
than
about
it is
addiction.
crack.
I'm not
No,
addicted
no,
to
no,
Yo.
no. But what I'm saying, there are
When
no
you meet
people
someone-
that use crack and are
Drinks?
not addicted to it.
I mean, you can't say that.
No, I
Yo,
wouldn't
drinks?
agree with that, huh?
It's a fact.
When you meet somebody, drinks. Yo, there's drinks.
It's a social
It
thing.
is.
Celebrating a fucking anything.
it's social.
Drinks, nigga. Come
The
on.
crackheads be like,
Wait,
crack?
Yo.
Yeah, the same thing.
Wait,
Yo,
no,
crack,
no, it's not the same thing because you could gamble.
Cheers with
Y'all
the
just
crack
ain't
pipe.
around
That
You
never
don't want the
happened.
quacks?
Who's
You don't
the
want quacks?
person who used crack and isn't addicted to crack? Name the.
I don't
If you
think
personally.
I don't
do
think
you
they're running
personally know
outside
somebody?
saying, "Yo, I smoked
Oh,
crack
no, no,
before."
no,
and
Do
fair.
you personally?
He did the rawest form of the crack. He didn't
Cocaine
even
is
smoke
not
it.
the same thing as
Hold
crack.
on.
Cocaine is
saying.
actually better than crack
Didn't even smoke
Coke
it
is
raw
weak.
to the membrane.
Yeah, but
because it's not as
but
addictive.
that's why
Woo!
they call
I don't need no more of
people
that.
who are on coke something different.
Give it up.
Cokeheads.
They call
Yeah,
cokeheads.
But
Yeah.
but
There you
coke,
go.
wait,
Call 'em cokeheads.
but coke
Cokeheads.
doesn't have the same addictive quality as crack does, right? So
They're both
let me-
really
let me-
addictive.
I didn't say they're both not
Yes.
addictive. I'm saying crack has a different degree of addiction to it
Well, you
because
have
of
to
all
ask
the
our
additives.
resident cokehead.
Oh,
now-
Is it-
even better. We asked our resident drug dealer.
I'm gonna answer it,
Oh shit.
right? There's probably people who smoke crack and never smoked it once, and you would never know.
Yeah.
So we can't say, "Yo, everybody that smoked crack, this
Yeah,
happens."
yeah. You would
You
have
can't
to
say
put
that.
a test out to see.
So your
true.
argument against me is we don't know.
What?
Yes.
Oh no. Once
Okay,
it's done.
so
Real
based
quick.
off
What?
God
so
is
based off
watching,
of
nigga.
what
You
we
can't
know-
use that. No, you
Wait,
can't use that.
So based off of
'Cause you
what
can
we
still
know,
get the- you can
'cause
get to heaven off
I've
smoking crack.
never met someone who used crack and was like, nah.
That you
just-
know
it
of.
stopped. okay.
I don't.
And I was
think
about to
that's
say,
everybody
I know
that use
crackhead.
crack.
I know people who use crack who are not crackheads. I'll be honest. And
Hold on.
You know people who use crack and are still currently using crack.
yes, I have.
Wait, let him finish. You know someone who is currently using crack and is not a crackhead.
So no matter how many times you ask the question,
No, I didn't hear clearly because they interrupted.
I didn't hear because you keep
So
talking.
you saying crack and they using it, but they not a crackhead.
So I have, and I don't want to put nobody out there. I'll say it like this: I have a family member who puts crack in their cigarette occasionally, and goes to work every day.
In the cigarette?
Wu-Tang.
And like the Newport?
Like a black, like you know how you champ a black?
Oh, okay.
You know how you champ a black?
The combination made my eyes.
They
They
put,
just put a little something on it to take the edge off. I heard you.
it put crack in they black. Champ the black, put some crack in it, put the tobacco back in it.
And they will
Get
come in
right.
here and fix you. You better not say nothing. Just say
Right.
respect and move along.
Move along.
That nigga is very close right now, and his eyes is bleeding, my nigga.
Bloodshot.
Bleeding eyes, and he's not friendly. What are we supposed to do, Reg?
No, normally not.
Nah.
Normally not. Yeah, he definitely has.
And he
crack.
currently smokes crack.
Yes.
You are 100% accurate. But leave that nigga alone. It ain't worth being right.
It's
Reg.
not worth,
It ain't worth
but
it.
works a 9 to 5.
Alright,
Affords his
you
lifestyle
got
and
it.
everything.
Afterwards, in the gym, punching the bag, shit like that, Reg. You
Heat
feel
up.
me? Yes.
Top 4
Wait.
addictive drugs in America, real quick. Heroin's number 1. Alcohol is
Red
number
Bull.
2.
Red Bull.
Yeah.
Sugar.
Number 3 is cocaine. Number
Sugar.
4, barbiturates.
Sugar number 1.
Oh, what's a bar?
This one is heroin.
Yeah. Sugar higher than heroin. Ain't no way.
Wait, when they
This
say
is drugs.
Yeah.
when
They
they
just
say
don't
cocaine,
count.
Huh?
They don't count
when they
sugar
say
as a drug.
cocaine,
Sugar
are they
is
referencing
more
crack cocaine
addictive
or
than
like
coke.
regular cocaine?
Yes.
100%.
Sugar is
I
just
think they're
as addictive
referencing-
as fucking crack.
Well, I'll see. Either way, it's number 3, but
Wait, sugar is just as addictive as crack?
More.
he might be right.
More.
I would buy that for $1.
I would say sugar is more
I
addictive than heroin.
don't.
I'll
I don't
buy that
agree with
too.
Nigga, you ever went sugar free?
Every disease.
Yeah,
that
but I don't
every,
start sweating and need to go to rehab
No.
or go through
But-
the same type of
but-
withdrawal.
You go with withdrawal,
when
yeah.
when you cut sugar,
Yeah, you
Don't
go through
you go
withdrawal.
through the same
You go through
withdrawal?
This
withdrawal.
nigga will
But
not
as
drink a sugar-free
crack?
Red Bull.
yes.
Well,
You get
you don't,
Alright.
you don't know.
Yo.
You don't have the experience to compare to. Being
Yeah,
honest,
you're going to go through
don't
withdrawal.
make him call cuz and he'll explain that shit to you.
Tell you what withdrawal.
But he hasn't gone through withdrawal yet.
don't even
How you know?
until
Oh, no, that nigga's
Actively-
been through withdrawal.
How-
But you're saying he's still smoking it.
yes.
Yeah.
Just be careful.
Yeah, he's been through withdrawal.
Steer clearly.
If you're an alcoholic, you've probably been through withdrawal as well, though.
In between use.
And
Yeah,
what,
that's still
alcohol?
withdrawal.
Yeah, if you do
When
a
you're
whole
trying to
lot of
stop.
alcohol, let's say you get alcohol poisoning. All right, boom, you go to a hospital. Man, I had a moment of clarity. I'm done with alcohol. You're going through withdrawal.
Yep.
You're gonna lose or gain weight. You're gonna feel sick as fuck.
Turn yellow.
You're going through withdrawal once you stop anything. You know, I go through withdrawal if I take 2-3 days without coffee. Because I know I'm addicted to caffeine.
Stop.
Okay,
trying-
we can move on.
Stop getting some pussy.
No.
Woo!
Withdrawal. You feel me?
And that's when you get into them cherries.
Call me
Cool.
Mr. Bitch.
Listen,
Ass.
The acerolas.
Respectfully, for everybody's like, niggas
just in
brought
case,
in
just in
family
case.
members and everything. We
Yeah.
could just
Yeah, I was trying to leave him out of it.
You wasn't.
Salute
He
though.
wasn't.
Yeah, I
He
mean
wasn't.
he's fine.
Cousin Leon. Feel me?
Yeah, I mean salute.
But I just think some people got the addictive gene, some people don't.
That's what it really
I
boils down to.
certainly
It. I think
I
that's
certainly do.
I think it's hereditary.
I can't put the
Yeah.
food down. I just can't. You know what I'm saying?
But it be too seasoned.
It's something about that crack that
It really
activate
is.
that addictive gene.
Huh?
It's not just the cracks though, my nigga.
Nah, because they be addicted. The same people that smoke crack is addicted to something else.
And then they
Something
just
else.
get something else.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's all it is.
And when they put the cracks down, they be doing something else.
They
Hold
smoke
on.
cigarettes or they'll start eating food crazy. Yeah, 100%.
This nigga crazy.
The
Come on.
same nigga that's addicted to crack. It's not the crack. He just
Addictive personality. They
That's-
call it addictive
All right.
personality.
It ain't,
Part
just,
to it.
it ain't just the
No,
cracks
people.
though, my nigga.
No, there are people who have addictive personalities.
Yeah,
Granted,
addictive
there are
personality.
people that like it's a dopamine thing where like I understand that. Crack chemically alters your. Never mind.
No,
we
no,
can move on.
I understand that, right?
We agree
I'm
with
not
you.
fighting with you on
Yeah,
that.
we agree
Nobody's
with you.
fighting you on that.
Alright.
Crack is
I need to
addictive.
start
It's
But we're just
super
saying
addictive.
it does have that, but there's probably somebody that smoked some crack and was just like, whatever, I'm not smoking crack anymore.
Yeah.
I believe that to be true.
Okay.
The Junior Bacon
You
cheese
gotta be
burger.
outside, man.
If that's what's outside, I'm cool, man.
You seen the nigga that look just like.
Thanks for watching. For more content, please check out these videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And all of the good stuff is actually on our Patreon. Go subscribe.
What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought?